Yeah, not a pleasurable experience. First time I had whiskey was when I was like 8 years old, so very young. So I had ulcers in my mouth, and my dad gave me some whiskey to sort of gargle around in my mouth to try and kill the ulcer, which doesn't work. It doesn't work. But he thought it might help. And then I actually spat the whiskey back into the glass, which had the rest of his whiskey in it. And that's what he intended to drink for the night. So he was like, no, like I'd wasted his whiskey. But he said, ah, well, you might as well drink it now. So it was only a little bit, but I took a drink of it and I remember it was like a smoky whiskey, so it was really the strongest flavour I'd ever had at 8 years old. So I'd say that kind of put me off whiskey for about 15 years. And then I got back into it when I was about 22, 23. And it was just a girl that I was friends with's boyfriend, so someone she started to go out with, was quite into whiskey, quite young, and really it was just him. He was always at a bar, he'd come back with some whiskey and say, try this. And after that, it sort of snowballed from there. I probably have it more at home when I've got people round, so that's probably the best place. So at my home or at someone else's home, when we've had dinner, we've all been together, you know, you have some whiskies during the dinner, or you have some whiskies at the end, just sort of chilling out or doing nothing. Sort of that's a nice way to do it. The other times are, there's kind of a tradition in Scotland. Not as many Scottish people drink Scotch as you would think, because they're quite familiar with it. But at weddings, so when someone's getting married, it's definitely a bit of the tradition of it. You know, people will bring whiskey in hip flasks, you know, little containers, and wedding bars tend to have quite a lot of whiskey, so you can pick out some stuff. That's always a good time as well, because it's always a happy day when someone's getting married. So my favourite expression of Glenmorangie is a Glenmorangie original. This is the one I work with most. It's the one I'm most familiar with, and yet even though I'm so familiar with it, there's always something different in it. You know, there's always something I'm like, oh wow, the citrus fruits are so strong this time, or I'm really picking up the vanilla. And you can just drink it so many different ways. You know, usually I'll have it neat, but you can put some water in it, it changes. In America, often when I'm asked, do you want ice? And I say no, for some reason they seem to think I'm saying yes. So in America, my first Glenmorangie usually comes out with some ice in it. And you know, I could complain and stuff, but I usually take a drink and I go, do you know what? It's really, really nice. So that's, and for Ardbeg, it's Ardbeg 10 at the moment. But I have to say, we're working on an Ardbeg that we haven't released yet, and I can't tell you what it is, but it might be my new favourite, because it's just, but at the moment Ardbeg 10, it's the rawest, it's the one that's most noticeably smoky, and that's what I love in an Ardbeg.